Stop decking the halls. Hold on to your tinsel and mistletoe because we're about to dive into the wildest holiday celebration you've probably never heard of. Saturnalia was the original holiday bash, a festival so extravagant and chaotic that it makes modern celebrations look tame in comparison. And you won't believe the craziness that ensued during this ancient Roman festival. Let's roll back the clock to ancient Rome, a time when the streets were filled with laughter, music, and a sense of freedom that was rarely seen. So, what's Saturnalia all about? This festival was dedicated to Saturn, the god of agriculture and time, and it was a way for Romans to celebrate the end of the planting season and the coming of the new year. Picture this: feasting, gift-giving, and total social chaos. It was a time when the usual social norms were turned upside down. Celebrated in December to honor Saturn, the god of agriculture, it was a time when roles flipped. The festival began on December 17th and could last for several days, sometimes even a week. Masters served slaves and everyone let loose. This role reversal was a significant part of the festivities, symbolizing a temporary release from the rigid social hierarchy. Romans kicked off the celebrations with a public banquet, a grand feast that was open to everyone. The streets were filled with tables laden with food, and the air was thick with the aroma of roasted meats and spiced wine, followed by private feasts in their homes. Families and friends gathered to enjoy lavish meals, share stories, and revel in the festive spirit. The streets were alive with singing, dancing, and even gambling, which was normally a no-go in Rome. People played dice games and bet on various outcomes, adding to the excitement and unpredictability of the festival. Talk about letting your hair down, eh? The atmosphere was electric, with everyone embracing the opportunity to break free from their daily routines and indulge in merriment. Gift-giving was a huge part of Saturnalia too. It was a way to show appreciation and strengthen social bonds. Forget your typical socks or scarves. The gifts exchanged during Saturnalia were unique and often symbolic. Romans exchanged everything from candles to little clay figurines called sigillaria. These figurines were often humorous or satirical, reflecting the playful nature of the festival. It was all about spreading joy and good vibes. The act of giving and receiving gifts helped to create a sense of community and shared happiness. Now here's the kicker: social roles were completely reversed. This was perhaps the most radical aspect of Saturnalia. Slaves got to act as masters, and masters had to wait on them. This inversion of roles was a way to challenge the social order and remind everyone of the arbitrary nature of power and status. Imagine your boss serving you lunch. Pure madness, right? This temporary upheaval of the social structure allowed people to experience life from a different perspective. This festival wasn't just a one-day affair. The celebrations were so extensive that they required several days to fully enjoy. Oh no, it stretched for days. Starting on December 17th, it could go on for up to a week, with each day bringing new activities and festivities. Starting on December 17th, it could go on for up to a week. Each day was filled with different events, ensuring that the excitement never waned. By the end, everyone was probably in need of a serious nap. The sheer intensity of the celebrations left people exhausted but happy. So next time you're decking the halls, spare a thought for Saturnalia, the OG festival of fun and mischief. This ancient celebration laid the groundwork for many of our modern holiday traditions. Who knows, maybe it'll inspire your next holiday bash. Cheers to that. Embrace the spirit of Saturnalia and let the festivities begin.